This video will show you how to create and edit flight routes on DJI Delivery Hub. Access the DJI Delivery Hub web portal. Click the location management icon. Select locations for the flight task. You can also use the search bar on the right to find the location where you need to create a task. After you find the task location, click the flight route library icon. Click the plus icon to enter the flight route editing page. Enter the flight route name. It is recommended to use the start point, end point format. Safe takeoff altitude indicates the relative altitude from the takeoff point. If the safe takeoff altitude is higher than the flight route altitude, the drone will ascend to the safe takeoff altitude and then fly horizontally to the spot right above the start point of the flight route, before descending to the start point. If the safe takeoff altitude is lower than the flight route altitude, the drone will ascend to the safe takeoff altitude, then ascend vertically to the flight route altitude, before flying horizontally to the start point of the flight route. If you enable climb to start point, the drone will fly straight from the safe takeoff altitude to the start point of the flight route. If you select relative to takeoff point, the flight route altitude will be the altitude of the drone relative to the takeoff point. If you select absolute altitude, the flight route altitude will be the altitude of the drone relative to sea level/ellipsoid. It is recommended to select absolute altitude. Speed indicates the horizontal speed at which the drone is flying along the flight route. Upon completion can be set to either hover or landing. On signal lost action can be set to continue task, return to home, land, or hover. Waypoint type indicates the action performed by the drone when it reaches each waypoint while executing a flight task. For safety and power-saving purposes, it is recommended to select turns before waypoint flies through. Click to add waypoints. Right-click to add or delete waypoints. DJI Delivery Hub automatically displays the flight route length, estimated flight duration, waypoints, and other information. Click and drag a waypoint to change its position. Click the left or right icon to select adjacent waypoints. You can adjust the settings of the follow route parameter. It is recommended to select follow route. Click the close icon to close the waypoint details panel. You can click the icons in the lower right corner to adjust the map. The compass icon indicates the map orientation. Click 3D or 2D to switch between views and view the flight route trend. Click Flight Route Altitude Profile and check for flight route altitude anomalies. If a waypoint is too low, click the waypoint in the map. Press and hold the Alt key and drag the waypoint up or down to adjust the altitude of the waypoint. Press and hold the Control key and drag the mouse to adjust the FOV. Once the flight route is free of anomalies, click Save to complete flight route planning. After the flight route is saved, you can associate the start point and end point.